Forgetful Dave threw little Jake on the streets. Daddy chose the whiskey over little Jakey and his latchful teeth. Forgetful Dave threw little Jake on the streets. Daddy chose the whiskey over little Jakey and his latchful teeth. So is it any wonder when he got older, he chucky puppies in cash converters to buy Courtney's kids night strips in Tenerife? Mommy and Daddy didn't want the ugly crayon muncher in the house. Forgetful Dave even chose that fat plunky Down syndrome Big P. Oh, Jakey. It's a mystery. Oh, Jakey. Why you always look like you're gonna sneeze? Oh, Jakey. You look like Shrek with donkey's teeth. Oh, Jakey. Why do you always look so stoned? Oh, Jakey. Jakey. Living all alone in a cannabis grow. Oh, Jakey. Fights night stonies in a buy-shop phone. Never really had a plain sailing. He supports Decker the rapist. Daddy's just drunk, that's not dementia. This nasty Care Bear's gonna end ya.
Tell him what you reckon about him in his dress, Pauline. Saying stuff about me and Murphy.
I tell you what, you slagged my son-in-law off.
Big P is actually married to Big JTP's papa. So what that means is, if he is her son-in-law, he must be married to her daughter. And her daughter, legally, will be his sister.
Incest. Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm the Hedgehog Man. Oh, deja vu, this, isn't it? Deja vu. So it's like a change in the Matrix, isn't it? Deja vu. Is it change in the Matrix? Does that mean, like, I don't know, Andrew Tate's had a shit or something? Different Matrix, isn't it? Right, guys, so we've got a lot to get through tonight. Shout out the chat. What I'm trying to do here is waste time till 6 minutes because they're swearing in the first video that I didn't have time to cut out. Shout out Kells, Noxie, Amy the Problem Child. It's going to be featured early on in this show. Craig, you're a genius. Yes, I am. Big shout out Uncle Daddies. We filmed a podcast earlier today. We're off to London tomorrow. To see I think they're it's like a band or a group. Is that what you call them, a band? I think they do like jazz or something. The Wu-Tang Clan or something. Looks all right anyway. Yeah, so we're off to London tomorrow. So that probably won't be alive tomorrow unless I do one first thing in the morning before I go. Hello, Vicky's in the house. How are you doing, Vicky? The colours are wrong on it. Sometimes on this, if I do that and then take my hand away, it adjusts the colours. Did it do it? It did a little bit. So yeah, so we're just wasting time really until is he taking the piss? I'm a bit So yeah, so we're just waiting till 6 minutes. We'll just all happily just sit here and wait till 6 minutes there. I bought an energy drink. Full confession. Oh, good God. Jake, if you want to comment from your own account, you know, you're not blocked on here. We're not like Nazi Germany in the cult. You can comment from your own account if you want. Rachel's in bed. Rachel's barely slept since last Thursday. Like, literally, has barely slept. So she said she's meant to take medication to sleep, right? But she never takes it. She doesn't normally need it, but this last week's been a rough one for her. And I said, look, I'm going to London tomorrow. If I see you in the chat tonight, because you just sit in the chat, you see, and I'm going to be on late tonight. So if I see you in the chat tonight, I'm going to just end the live so that you would get some sleep. And if there's one thing I am, well, if there's two things I am, it's a man of my word and a bit of a cunt as well. So, so that's what happened there. Right. Let's get started. We've got 11 videos to get through tonight. 2 of them are very short. 2 of them are clips that I took from Amy the Problem Child's channel of Murphy. And then, or Dirty Murphy, as he's now called. Dirty Murphy.
Here he is.
Right. What on earth is going on here? It's the Murphle man. Wait a minute, that's not right. Where's the right thing to put the... Where's the right thing to put the thing? You know what I mean, don't you? No, is that right? Yeah, I think that is right. Is that right? Forgetful Jake through little... No, not Forgetful Jake. It's Forgetful Dave through little Jake on the streets. Right, so... Here's the first of 2 very short clips of Dirty Murph.
Embarrassing simp. Here he is. More embarrassing simp.
Now, I was talking to Amy earlier. Not Amy the Problem Child, Amy Laughs, who's in the chat, who I co-host the Tuesday night show with. But tomorrow night's show isn't on. It's going to be on Wednesday instead because I'm in London. But she said, you know, in Murph's, yeah, got that, like, bird's eye view camera. And I was like, it's not a bird's eye view camera. I think that's a camera at a normal height. And just Murphy's that small. That's my take on that anyway.
Here he is.
Because
More skin than...
Why, is he... I don't get this guy at all. I hope he's off his nut, you know. If he's not off his nut, then he should be in a mental hospital.
Embarrassing simp. Here he is.
because
More skin than... Look, more money. I got skin for money, degenerate.
and hate
Oh my good God, hate!
like
Alky on a fucking Saturday.
rejection
Skin!
is protection.
Protection.
So many times
Protect.
we question
Now, I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm not sure if this is like the power of Christ compels you with notes, or if he's trying to take the piss out of Amy because she said she was skint or something like that. Something along those lines. That's what I think he's getting at.
we question
Fuck off, Amy. You don't give a fuck about her, drab fat bitch. I'll smack your fucking head in.
Now he's threatening to chin her. Let's just get a little rewind on that one.
Drab fat bitch. I'll smack your fucking head in. Drab fat bitch. I'll smack your fucking head in. Drab fat bitch. I'll smack your fucking head in. Fat bitch. I'll smack your fucking head in. Fat bitch. I'll smack your fucking head in.
closed
Look at that, baby.
opportunities
That's my bridge, look. Protection. That's my shield.
that rejection is divine protection.
Check it out. Fuck off, Amy, fat bitch. Do one, fat ass. Go on. Embarrassing simp. Here he is.
Because you
More
were
skin
never meant
than...
to be weak
Look, more money. I got skin for money, degenerate.
and hate
Oh
is
my
what
good God, hate!
like
Alky on a fucking Saturday.
rejection
Skin!
is protection.
Protection.
So many times
Protect.
we question
Fuck off, Amy. You don't give a fuck about her, drab fat bitch. I'll smack your fucking head in.
closed
Look at that, baby. Head in.
closed
Look, bitch. I'll smack your fucking head in. Bitch. I'll smack your fucking head in. Bitch. I'll smack your fucking head in. 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 I'll smack
He's definitely knocking off JDP right there.
closed
Look at that, baby.
opportunities
That's my bridge, look. Protection. That's my shield.
that rejection is divine protection.
Check it out. Fuck off, Amy, fat bitch. Do one, fat ass. Go on. Amy, how many bottles of wine can you get with that? You drab fucker. She's on the wine again, the guy's packet. She's on the fucking... Honestly, God, you're an embarrassment.
Fuck off, Amy, before I go find you, yeah? And bite your head off.
Because they are not
You fucking Down syndrome bitch, yeah? Oh, whatever. Bring it, bring it. Bring it, I'm not watching and I can't listen, I'm too busy. I'm too busy roasting a lot of you. Hey, Amy, you fucking stupid fat cow, yeah. Hey!
Jesus Christ, you see the timestamp on screen there? There's an hour and 23 minutes of this shit. I bet you that's a fucking experience. I'm not even sure I could watch all that over. Jesus Christ.
Hey! Oh, there's a shit laptop, cost me 30 quid, send it you. Are you fucking real, for real? Come on. PP work.
You know what? I think a Murphy tune would be a belter. Dirty Murphy.
So go with Judge, go and see it.
Actually a setup for something greater. Trust it.
Honest to God, you've been shit.
Right, so, for those of you who don't know, me and Amy the Problem Child have been friends for a while. She got with one of my really good friends, who's known on here as Dimitri Mushrooms, Dale. He moved down to Liverpool and he sadly passed away, for those of you who don't know. Like, very tragically out of the blue, passed away. And he's a massive loss to all of us. Like, I was talking about him today, actually, with my friend Jamie, and I was saying, you know, he's one of the nicest human beings I've ever met. Now, me, Amy, and Dale fell out quite publicly online. About a year ago, maybe a little bit longer than a year ago. But all that was smooth, though, and forgotten about. You know, friends fall out from time to time and blah, 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 blah. But this, to me, right, this Murphy going on like this is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Yeah, he was a really good kid. Massive loss. You know, it pisses me off, right? That fucking good people like him pass away. And then you've got this little fucking Fraggle still breathing. I don't know what Murphy's crack is here at all. I don't know if he's lost the plot. I'm not even sure he ever had the fucking plot, to be fair. But he has a second clip.
I'm a snitch. Tell Amy I'm going to knock her out. I'm going to get Amy. Look, and I'm going to batter her. I'm going to find her. And I'm going to do a Craig on her. Bite her arm off. Yeah? Snitch Murphy. I'm a snitch. Grass. The worst. Come and do something about it.
Didn't bite anybody's arm off. I bit her face off, Murphy. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, Winfrey.
Every time they tried to destroy
Don't tell anyone.
Let's watch it again. It's very short.
I'm a snitch. Tell Amy I'm going to knock her out. I'm going to get Amy. Look.
What's this? What's he going to do with Chinese burn, the little fucking idiot?
I'm going to batter her. I'm going to find her. And I'm going to do a Craig on her. Bite her arm off. Yeah?
I'd put 20 quid on Amy any day of the week.
Snitch Murphy. I'm a snitch. Grass. The worst. Come and do something about it, yeah? Winfrey.
Every time they tried to destroy
Don't tell anyone.
So that's quite possibly one of the weirdest things I've ever seen on the dark side. And I've seen some shit on this dark side of YouTube. Now, there's more videos where he's saying that that Amy's been begging him for money and blah, 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 blah. Amy just, to cut a long story short, Amy hasn't been begging him for money. Amy sent me a screenshot weeks ago now, what feels like an eternity ago, where basically what had happened is, well, in fact, let's just read them.
Right, I've had enough now, so it's time for Truth Bomb time. I've went back to the 5th of Feb. You can pause it and read these messages. I say, hi, Chris, how's it going? Don't forget, we talked for months.
Hi, Murphy, I asked you ages ago if you knew anybody selling a laptop, but you didn't answer me. What laptop is it? So you said online that he's got a laptop and somebody can just have it. How much did you want for it? I want to start streaming and make videos again, and I can't stream without a laptop. I've got fuck all to occupy my mind. And I'm fucking
Jimmy was alive. And I seen that he'd put
the last of the plot I've got.
Video up.
Now, Amy, you know I love you to bits, right? But going to somebody like Murphy for help was your first mistake, right?
He was asking people if one.
I can't believe you blurred his address.
Someone wants
or is it your address?
The laptop. And I'd asked him it previously. I said, do you know?
So, she said to him on the screenshot that she sent me weeks ago, like, what do you want for it? And his reply was a blowjob.
Know anyone selling a laptop?
I'll post it, Amy. I don't want anything I do.
And I'm saying, you know, you can read it, and I'm saying, you know, I don't want it for free. I'll give you something when I get paid. How are you? Blah blah. And here's me saying how much I appreciate it. But look at that. Who says that to somebody who's not long lost their partner? You know, I don't think it was he says joking, but I don't think he was joking, was he? That's embarrassing for you, isn't it, pervert? So you can read these, and I'm just asking what
Dirty Murphy.
What type of laptop is it? This isn't real. And I'm saying how much I appreciate it. He's saying he's reset it, and I'm saying thank you. So I'm just looking for all these times that I'm pestering for money, because they don't exist, right? So he's giving me address, and look, see, I'm saying how grateful I am, blah blah. It's coming Thursday, so it's and I'm saying it when it arrived. I turned it on, and it said no disk boot error or something. Took me ages to get it going, but that's not the point of this video. The point is I'm showing the blatant lies that come out of that absolutely vile mouth, and who asks, like, joking for a blowjob to someone who's obviously still grieving. And even if I wasn't, even who does that? Fucking freak. So this
Perverts do, Amy. Perverts. Old, wrinkly, sweaty, ugly perverts. That's who does that.
is all just
Fucking Decker Heggy settings, isn't it?
trying to get the
You know what I mean? Right, yeah. I don't say this loosely, right? Decker Heggy's better looking than Murphy.
laptop working. So this is like just I'm still waiting for the bits where I'm asking for money all the time, where am I pestering for money, blah blah. And he showed the video, but here's me supposedly talking to a friend saying, you know, I'm not monetized, and I'm, you know, struggling a bit. And in his mind, he's thinking that's me wanting money. But where have you seen me ask him for a penny? No, it doesn't exist. But
so it's my understanding, right, that all Amy needs to monetize, because all of her videos that she's done over the years are shorts, and you need millions and millions of views on shorts to get your channel monetized. All she needs is watch time. So I'll quite happily do some lives with Amy on her channel, and we'll get her watch time up, and we'll get her monetized. And no one will ask for a blowjob. How does that sound?
he's just lying and saying disgusting stuff about someone who's not here. Also,
Get Craig, ring me. I can't tell you. I don't trust you. But ring him. Serious. I never asked for anything.
the love of my life, and he's saying the most vile
Craig doesn't want to talk to you.
things online. So I thought I'd put these out to show that and here's
No problem,
where
Amy.
he turns nasty. Because I put laughing emojis in the chat, and he started putting those horrible voice notes. I don't really need to put them up, but here's where he also blows up JDP by saying that he was joking about the suicide attempt, yeah. And here's me. This is now. So yeah, where's the? Look, he's saying I want the laptop back, and you know.
He wants the laptop back. It's fucking shit. Honestly, I seen one of her live streams from it, and it was like they had better CCTV cameras in the fucking early 80s.
Totally switched on me, and started then with the abuse of which you've all heard the things. So I've done this, and another lie. I blocked you, as you can see, and look there. That's what you used it for, a wank. The fucking laptop's wank. Ta-ra.
Right. So here's fucking old burglar Jake with his take on the situation, because you know we all want to know in these situations, what does burglar Jake think?
Yes.
Ooh, Craig, get the laptop and do recover on the hard drive. He won't have zeroed it. Amy, I'll swap you that laptop for one that works.
The people, what's happening? Little second video of the day for you.
Ooh, he's spoiling me.
A couple of little different things to discuss in this video. Now, Dr. Rackpull and the Murph, as we know, they've been going at it quite deep recently. A few things what have been said yesterday and today, I personally think are a bit too low, a bit too disgusting, along with the sort of things that, you know, he's doing towards people's families as well. You know, the disgusting one with the mohawk.
A bit too low and a bit too disgusting. Coming from Jake. Coming from fucking Jake. This Jake. That's the wrong video, isn't it? Or is it?
Doesn't have a name on it because you're all a bunch of losers, but it's gonna, do you know, I'm proper sick of little morons. Creepy Craig's new decoy is the person who's all a bunch of losers. Watch the paperwork now. I'm gonna make sure it doesn't have because you're all a bunch of losers, but it's gonna show, yeah, the person who dealt with that when she was released. Now,
this is the bit I'm looking for, I do believe.
Amy the problem beg. Let's just get one thing straight here, because you seem to be trying to follow me around like you're.
Oh, Jake deleted this video, by the way, but it's okay, Jake. I kept a hold of it for you.
Creepy Craig's new decoy. He's clearly sent you 15 quid so you can get a little white and a little B. You're a junky bastard. Who gives two what you've got to say? Like, in all honesty, who cares? You know what I mean? You probably offed Dimitri. You probably shot him up with one too many because you were having a little argument, mate. Topped him. You know what I mean? And now you're going to try and talk rubbish to me and tell me that I'm lying. Now on the screen.
So this is JDP, remember, in this next video that I'm showing, that he hasn't deleted, trying to be the voice of reason here and saying things are going too far, that Dr. Rackpull said. Fucking idiot. Fucking absolute idiot. I don't know if Jake's got some form of fucking serious mental disorder, if he's a professional victim, or if he's just fucking that off his cake, he can't remember what he said.
That sort of calibre, you know, that they're doing to each other. Murphy mentioning Doc's son, trying to say something about Doc's son, and Doc saying something about Murphy's daughter. Come on, guys, you're both better than that. That's disgusting, you know what I mean? That's not what this Dark Corner's about. It's a bit, well, yeah, it's a bit seedy, man, and it lowers the tone, you know what I mean? And it makes us all not want to be involved in it.
Is he fucking kidding me?
As I've noticed, a lot of people are leaving me comments saying, I don't even want to watch this sort of toxicity anymore. And I can understand why. This is what I'm saying. This is why I don't want to be involved in it. So, tone it down a bit, lads. Yeah, keep your back and forth going, but don't be mentioning each other.
He said in his video, right, he was like, all I did when I was talking about Rachel was say a few hurty words, but nothing compared to what Creepy Craig's doing to my Courtney. And it was like, hold on a second, what have I done? I've just said some hurty words, haven't I? Not even as hurty as yours, yet.
As kids. Now, I'm just going to give Murphy a little bit of backing here in regard to the whole Amy situation. Now, of course.
So you're going to back Murphy for threatening to chin a lass? Would you back me if that clip I showed earlier of Murphy was me, Jake? Would you say this? Would you say the same thing? Would you fuck?
Murphy should not have been saying the things that he was saying on that live, you know, in regards to Amy.
Fucking hypocrite, ugly little fat cunt.
No matter how much you dislike her or however you may view that woman, you should not be speaking to her in that sort of manner, you know, and making those sort of threats. That is a fact, you know, so you were out of order a little bit there, Murph. But Amy trying to make out, you know, that...
Bearing in mind, I'm still yet to hear an apology from Jake to anybody on the dark side.
Murphy's the one who's completely in the wrong, and she's never asked Murphy for any money, you know. She's always just been talking to him nicely and all this and that, and Murphy's just all of a sudden turned on her. Now, Murphy's told me for ages, since Dimitri was still alive, you know, when Amy was with Dimitri, that they were always asking him for money and borrowing money. And if you all remember, I'm pretty sure Murphy exposed it around that time, and they actually admitted it. Dimitri said he was going to pay him back when he got a job or something along those lines. So it's been an...
It's a load of bollocks because Dimitri had a job, you fucking idiot. Anyway, I'm not listening to any more of that shit. He's just really starting to wind me up. So what have we got? What have we got? We've got Dirty Murphy's back on the show.
Right, okay then, Jake. Hey, JDP, fair enough, brother. I couldn't have put that better myself, to be fair with you. And yeah, I needed someone like that to tell him how it is, because sometimes you're losing a fighting battle with people like the...
Who's this? What, is JDP now the voice of fucking reason, is he? You lot are fucking batshit.
Paul, and like her as well, who you've been decent to through this fucking shithole. Do you know what I mean? For them to be like they are. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what that means at all. Let's rewind that. That was utter cod shit.
Right, okay then, Jake. Hey, JDP, fair enough, brother. I couldn't have put that better myself, to be fair with you. And yeah, I needed someone like that to tell him how it is, because sometimes you're losing a fighting battle with people like the Rat Paul, and like her as well, who you've been decent to through this fucking shithole.
Right, okay. You may have been decent to these people in the past, right? But the second you put videos out threatening to fucking chin them, right, any good deed you've had kind of goes out the window, mate. You can't surely get to your fucking age, which you look about 90, by the way. You can't surely get to looking about 90 without fucking realising that. Like, what is wrong with people?
Do you know what I mean? For them to be like they are. Do you know what I'm saying? So, fair enough, yeah? At least someone said it, you know what I mean? Because them pair of degenerates, right, they just deny.
It's like buying your lass a bunch of flowers and going, oh, there you go, and going, oh, thank you, and then you go, whack! Just starts crying, you go, I bought you the fucking flowers, what's wrong with you? I might try that.
I'd
get chin.
Deny everything. They deny all the good things you've done.
Used to fucking flowers.
For him. And there has been history, yeah, and you're dead right, mate. So that'll do me, that. So do you know what, Ratpull? Just forget me then, and I won't mention you. Do you know what, right? And Amy, fuck off, jog on, and that's the end of it then, isn't it? But you can see where I'm coming from.
No, I can't.
Right, not only have I fucking done good by the both of them, right, for them to just turn on me, you know.
Just turn on you? You asked a grieving fucking partner for a nosh, for a shit laptop that doesn't work. It's not even worth a wank.
Oh, speak about me in a fucking... Why do you think I bring the hate I do on them pair? Mine's justified, theirs isn't, you get me? And that's just...
Not even worth a dry hump, that cunt.
It's a pure fact. So whatever I bought, right, I'm rubbing it in the face. To do with the money, to do with anything else, that's just for Ratpull, that. That's just to do his head in, right? I won't be doing it no more. Do you know what I'm saying? So...
No, I do not know what you're saying.
I'll take that as a fucking... I'll stand off then, yeah? I could do with
sectioned?
Sitting back for a bit anyway, because like you say, it's fucking shite anyway.
No way! There's no way on God's earth he's employed. This must be fancy dress. This must be like fucking a clapped out fucking old wreck of a van or something that's in his garage, and he gets in it with his high vis on and shit like that. It must be.
I don't know about you lot, but yeah, the way things are, it's not even funny. They need the money, I don't.
There's no way on God's earth that there is anybody, right, that has built a business to the level where they're going to employ somebody and pay them a full-time adult wage and is going to transfer money on a monthly basis to this guy's account as an employee, as a wage. No chance. It can't be a thing. Imagine this fucking thing turning up for a day's work.
I could do with sitting back for a bit anyway, because like you say, it's fucking shite anyway. I don't know about you lot, but yeah.
I don't think he's burned them calories at the gym. I think he's burned them calories trying to sit fucking still for 10 minutes.
The way things are, it's not even funny. They need the money, I don't. I can
bob and weave.
Just disappear for a bit, you know what I mean? But
a moving target is harder to hit.
He'll still bring the shit. That Ratpull's head's gone, mate. Do you get me? All the shit that he's fucking bringing, you know what I mean? I can't. I don't know.
Scribs, fuck off. You're mint, mate. You're now like this spacker here.
I can ever take my foot off his head.
This spacker here, right?
And that's just the way it is. Do you get me? I've done nothing to deserve you know.
It's 7 o'clock on a dot. I need a crack rock.
And I'll just fight my own corner all the way every day of the week. But Amy, wherever I bring to her, mate, fuck me, man. You know it yourself, Jake. Fucking horrible degenerate she is. Amy, way every day of the week. But Amy, wherever I bring to her, mate, fuck me, man. You know it yourself, Jake.
What?
But Amy, wherever I bring to her, mate, fuck me, man. You know it yourself, Jake. Fucking horrible degenerate she is, yeah. But Amy, wherever I...
What? You what, mate?
All the way every day of the week. But Amy, wherever I bring to her, mate, fuck me, man. You know it yourself, Jake. Fucking horrible degenerate she is, yeah. She's done it with everyone, and fair play to you for bringing it up. Amy, wherever I bring of the week. But Amy...
Go on, but with Amy...
wherever I bring to her, mate...
Whatever I bring to her, mate...
Fucking me,
Fucking mate, fucking fuck.
Me, man. You know...
Me, man.
Know it yourself, Jake.
You know it yourself, Jake? I don't think Jake can understand this either.
Fucking horrible degenerate she is, yeah. She's done it with everyone, and fair play to you for bringing it up. Do you know what I mean? I'm not a bad fella, and I won't be spoken to in the fucking manner.
Jake has created a situation that's gone too far. Has it gone too far? I don't think it's gone too far. Now he's trying to take the moral high ground. He knows exactly what he's doing. That's why he deletes his videos. And that's why we'll be starting a series called Videos Jake Deleted, in order of the videos that he deleted. Every single last one of them.
They bring it and
I'm not talking about the ones where he's pretending, or where he's owns up to never have tasting John Smith's before. I suppose, you know, the first time I tasted John Smith's, I think I was like a teenager, and I nicked a little bit out of my dad's can, but then again, my dad wasn't like, "Go to my house, Jake!"
You know what I mean? Whether people know it or whether people don't know it, you know what I'm saying? This is the problem with it. They don't know, none of them know anything about what's going on down here.
Do you know anything what's going on down here? When he says none of them know what's going on down here, does he mean at his height?
You get me? And it's not fucking it's not me who's been out of order. And, you know, anyone who's...
This is like a 6-year-old, when he's been caught out. And he's like, "No, it wasn't me, it was him. I was just, They're trying to make something up now, kid. Like, it's been a long time since I was a child. To be fair, I was never, ever this dumb. That's why I can't relate to it. Let's listen again.
You know what I'm saying? This is the problem with it. They don't know, none of them know anything about what's going on down here. Do you get me? And it's not fucking it's not me who's been out of order. And, you know, anyone who's...
It wasn't me, ma'am. It was him. I said, give us the ball. And he didn't give us the ball. So I punched him in the back of the head. And so it was his fault.
You know what I'm saying?
So give us the ball.
And this is the problem.
Isn't that right, Jake?
With it. They don't know, none of them know anything about what's going on down here. Do you get me? And it's not fucking it's not me who's been out of order. And, you know, anyone who's...
It's not me that's been out of order. Are you sure about that, Murphy?
Here he is. More skin than... Look, more money. I got skin for money, degenerate.
And hate.
Oh my good God, hate! Alky on a fucking Saturday.
How the fuck can this cunt play the victim? Is this an episode of fucking Black Mirror or something? What is going on?
Skin!
He's 1,000,000% Ming from Flash Gordon. But on the other hand, though, Ming had pals.
Protection, protect.
And Ming had bear birds.
Fuck off, Amy. I don't give a fuck about her, drab fat bitch. I'll smack your fucking head in. Fuck off, Amy. I don't give a fuck about her, drab fat bitch. I'll smack your fucking head in. Fuck off, Amy. I don't give a fuck about her, drab fat bitch. I'll smack your fucking head in. Fuck off, Amy. I don't give a fuck about her, drab fat bitch. I'll smack your fucking head in.
Sorry, mate, you were saying? What were you saying, sorry, Murphy?
And they don't know the history. None of them know anything about what's going on down here. Do you get me? And it's not fucking it's not me who's been out of order. And, you know, anyone who sees this and they don't know the history, then they might think I'm a bad one when I'm not. And that's a pure fact, isn't it? So...
See, he's another one with these pure facts that you can almost guarantee. In fact, Jake, you're a betting man. I would put, if you're going to bet on something, bet on this. Bet on that when you say it's pure facts and that's a fact, or Murphy says pure facts or that's a fact. it's more than likely going to be absolute, utter fucking horse piss.
Other than that, I'll leave it then, yeah?
Lord of the Mings.
And, you know, that's the end of that then, innit? See you in a bit, yeah?
Now, Murphy recorded that. That's not part of a live and thought, nailed it. That's that situation put to bed. Fucking what? 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 I haven't got a fucking Scooby-Doo. What's happening other than Dirty Murphy asked for a nosh for a laptop. Right, we're going to take a very quick break here. What have we got? What have we got to play?
Nonce! Nonce!
Because I'm gonna go fucking crazy.
Mate, soon. The documentary's going to be unbelievable. Cocaine was rife in the 80s.
So I'm going to leave you just for a minute with this little clip playing from a good friend of JDP and Dirty Murphy's. He's number 3 in the what they call incel trio, as you would have. The Woman Haters. They've got an album coming out soon. It's Murphy's beatboxing, Jake's breakdancing, and Danny G's on main vocals.
He is a wrong'un. As you can probably tell, that motherfucker is a wrong'un. He's a wrong'un. Got it? Wrong'un. Wrong'un. First time there, I saw you. Wrong'un.
Listen, she's stopping here tonight. She'll be so pissed upstairs out of his bedroom. It's going to be funny.
Wrong'un.
Dan, look at me. Dan, I'm 42. I'm better looking than both of them.
Wrong'un. He is a wrong'un. As you can probably tell, that motherfucker is a wrong'un. He's a wrong'un. Got it? Wrong'un. First time there, I saw you. Wrong'un.
Listen, she's stopping here tonight. She'll be so pissed upstairs out of his bedroom. It's going to be funny.
Wrong'un.
Dan, look at me. Dan, I'm 42. I'm better looking than both of them.
Wrong'un. He is a wrong'un. As you can probably tell, that motherfucker is a wrong'un. He's a wrong'un. Got it? Wrong'un. First time there, I saw you. Wrong'un.
Listen, she's stopping here tonight. She'll be so pissed upstairs out of his bedroom. It's going to be funny.
Wrong'un.
Dan, look at me. Dan, I'm 42. I'm better looking than both of them.
Wrong'un. He is a wrong'un. As you can probably tell, that motherfucker is a wrong'un. He's a wrong'un. Got it? Wrong'un. First time there, I saw you. Wrong'un.
Listen, she's stopping here tonight. She'll be so pissed upstairs out of his bedroom. It's going to be funny.
Wrong'un.
Dan, look at me. Dan, I'm 42. I'm better looking than both of them.
Wrong'un. He is a wrong'un. As you can probably tell, that motherfucker is a wrong'un. He's a wrong'un. Got it? Wrong'un. First time there, I saw you. Wrong'un.
Listen, she's stopping here tonight. She'll be so pissed upstairs out of his bedroom. It's going to be funny.
Wrong'un.
Dan, look at me. Dan, I'm 42. I'm better looking than both of them.
Wrong'un. He is a wrong'un. As you can probably tell, that motherfucker is a wrong'un. He's a wrong'un. Got it? Wrong'un. First time there, I saw you. Wrong'un.
Listen, she's stopping here tonight. She'll be so pissed upstairs out of his bedroom. It's going to be funny.
Wrong'un.
Dan, look at me. Dan, I'm 42. I'm better looking than both of them.
Wrong'un. He is a wrong'un. As you can probably tell, that motherfucker is a wrong'un. He's a wrong'un. Got it? Wrong'un. First time there, I saw you. Wrong'un.
Listen, she's stopping here tonight. She'll be so pissed upstairs out of his bedroom. It's going to be funny.
Wrong'un.
Dan, look at me. Dan, I'm 42. I'm better looking than both of them.
Wrong'un.
Damn. Better look than both them two. Right, now we get on to the JDP part of the show. Buckle up. This is gonna be quite a bumpy ride. For you, Jake, not for me.
Do you know something? I'm proper sick of little morons following me around in chat in lives, telling me I'm lying. I'm lying,
How can people follow you around in a chat?
am I? Yeah. So the police never kick the front door off, no?
Right, Jake. Now, that's an interior door. And they must live in a very, very, very trusting area if they're hanging coats outside of an exterior door.
So the police never kick the front door off, no?
Nope. Definitely not.
They never kick the front door off trying to find her, yeah?
Nah, definitely not.
I'm lying. Look, they took the whole frame out, kid. JDP's lying now. They never kick the door off. You're telling lies now.
You're lying your head off.
What I'm also going to do in a split little second is I'm going to attach the paperwork. Now I'm going to make sure it
Grab a pen and a piece of paper, everybody. We're going to investigate this.
doesn't have a name on it because you're all a bunch of losers.
We know our fucking name, you bellend.
But it's going to show, yeah, the person who dealt with that.
Right, so it's going to show person who, I'm going to make notes. Person who dealt. Person who dealt, we'll just put. Not the person that dealt puppies, because that's Jake. Person who dealt, right?
What she was in for.
What she was in for. Yeah, and
When she was released and all.
when she was released. We just put release date. The release date for the new single from Creepy Craig called Jake David Palin is next Monday on every single streaming platform. Release date. It's in Courtney's release date.
The rest of it now. Ain't me the problem, Beg. Let's just get one thing straight here, because you seem to be trying to follow me around like you're Creepy Craig's new decoy.
Right, now, it's been brought to my attention, right, by a conversation I had with the Biz last week, right, that I genuinely believed, right, that when Jake is on here going, and he sent Baddiston Bonkers down as a decoy, and he sent the Biz to do missions for him, and he's paying them and all this, I genuinely thought, up until I spoke to the Biz last week, that Jake didn't believe that, and it was just something he said. Do you know what I mean? Like, he was just saying it for the crack, and that he didn't genuinely believe it. But Jake said, the Biz told me, he said, honestly, Craig, he said, he truly, believes that you dedicate all your time to this and you're some kind of, sick and twisted puppet master, which is fucking hilarious to me, but also disturbing that anybody can be that thick. So now Amy, the problem child's my new decoy, because she's following him around the comment section. You can't follow her, she's just commenting the same place you are.
He's clearly sent you 15 quid so you can get a little white and a little B. You're a junky bastard. Who gives...
Now, Jake, let's get this right. I would send her a lot more than £15, you fucking freak.
To what you've got to say. In all honesty...
What he means is that he's commented on somebody else's video and he doesn't like it that he can't delete the replies to the comments because it's not his channel. That's what he means.
Who cares? You know what I mean? You probably offed Dimitri. You probably shot him up with one too many because you were having a little argument, mate. Topped him. You know what I mean? And now you're going to try and talk rubbish to me and tell me that I'm lying. Now on the screen, you'll be able to see the paperwork that I was just...
Right, so Annie AI discharge after admission for intentional overdose. I have my pen. So we have codeine, 332 mg codeine. Ibuprofen. Can you overdose on an anti-inflammatory? I don't know, fucking... 6,400 milligrams, and then 7,000 milligrams of paracetamol. Acute intentional overdose treated with 2 times NAC. Psych liaison deemed fit for discharge. TTO unprominent 14 OD 2 weeks. Don't know what that means. Safeguarding referrals made and reviewed. Patient safety netted for worsening symptoms. No active indentation.
Talking about where it says that Courtney was in there and what she was in for and when she got released. I've got no reason to lie.
Seen in hospital casualty. So seen in hospital casualty, to me, doesn't sound like the police found her in an ambulance. The police were looking for her, kicking doors in with an ambulance there. That sounds like she's walked into casualty. To me, I could be wrong. I'm not an expert in this, believe it or not. Emergency hospital admission. Neutrophil count. Measurement.
There's a serious police investigation going on in regards to creepy.
It's not a serious police investigation that Courtney doesn't want to be on the planet anymore because she's with you, right? It's not. It's not important.
Terrorising a woman. Now, you all think you're clever.
Now, he promised us that would say that would give us the details, and I wrote them down. He said that it would give us the person who dealt with her. It did not. He said that it would say what she was in for. It did. He also said that it would show the release date. It did not. So his proof hasn't even proved the things that he just said. And let's just rewind. He's thick as fuck, this potato ugly cunt.
One thing straight, yeah, because you seem to be trying to follow me around like your creepy Craig's new decoy. He say, like, in a tree, you probably shit where it says that Courtney was in there and with him. You know what I mean? And now you're going to try and talk rubbish to me and tell me that I'm lying. Now, on the screen, you'll be able to see the paperwork that I was just talking about where it says that Courtney was in there and what she was in for and when she got released. I've got no reason to lie. There's a serious police investigation going on in regards to creepy terrorising a woman. Now, you all think you.
So he didn't deliver anything there. Now let's have a look at this overdose, because I'm genuinely, and I'm not just saying this, intrigued by it, by the severity of it, or lack thereof. So, what's the strongest codeine? I can't spell for shit. Right, so in the UK, you can get 60 milligrams of codeine in one tablet. So, hold on a second, let me prove that by sharing the screen. This is the NHS website, and when I say I'm going to show you something, I actually fucking show you it. Do you know why, Jake? Because if I said I'm going to show you this and then didn't fucking show it, people might fucking notice. Doylem. So, this is the NHS website. I go on, will accept your cookies. Devastated you don't actually get any cookies. Right, so these tablets contain 60 milligrams is the strongest. So, let's have a little look here. So, $332 milligrams of codeine divided by 60. So she's had 5.5 codeine tablets. Jake, I've taken more than that for a fucking hangover, man. So we're on 5.5 codeine. Let's have a look at ibuprofen. Jake, I don't know why you make this do this to you, you know. So you can get 800 milligram of ibuprofen, right? So 6,400. This is the weirdest, but also one of the most enjoyable things I've ever done on the internet, this, you know. Right, 6,400 divided by 800. Hold on, press the wrong fucking button. Turn me calculator back to basic. It was on. It was like that. Look, you know, like a proper boffin one. That's not good to me. I need a proper spacker calculator. Me, good old fashioned one. Right. So 6,400 divided by 800. She's had a whopping 8 ibuprofen. Eight ibuprofen. And then paracetamol. Can you get 1,000? Yes, you can get 1,000 milligram tablets of paracetamol in the UK. So 7,000. I don't need a calculator for this. So 7,000 divided by 1,000. She's had, right, so gonna go full screen for this. So after extensive lab reports here at headquarters, we can confirm that Courtney's massive overdose was 5.5 codeine, 8 ibuprofen, and 7 paracetamol. Fuck off, will you, Jake? I've literally taken more for a fucking hangover. Are you on the fucking glue? I've seen people eat literally handfuls of codeine before, like 2 strips at once. How many's in a strip of codeine? One of these tablet heads. And where do you even get codeine from? Where do you even get codeine from if you're not already a tablet head? Is it your tablet head father? Are you a tablet head? Or is she a tablet head? Either way, I feel like social services need to look into this, because I don't think that those children are safe. 27 in a strip. I am really enjoying this. So Courtney taking let's be honest, that's not even a buzz. It's not even a buzz. He was like, oh, she was totally out of it. Is she not just a spacker? I mean, not only did she have sex with you, she moved in with you, she had kids with you. Is she not just a bit fucking slow? And you've just not noticed before? Bill Cosby. What a load of fucking drivel. Drivel. Oh, hold on, Phil's. Feel sorry for her. Why? Because he'd never enough fucking tablets to get wrecked. Oh, God almighty. Where were we? JD Pill.
Pooing it for Thursday. I know he's lying. I don't care what he's trying to say. You know who did care and clearly took serious action? A woman, but you're all meant to be...
What, did you care that much? You give her a headache, did it?
Crusaders for women and that. And you'll all try and say as well, this is all...
Who the fuck's a crusader for women? Cunts are cunts. End of story.
Okay.
Regardless of sex, race, religion, colour or creed. A cunt is a cunt. And you're a cunt.
Because Alien Ed's partner contacted me and gave me information in regards to her. And do you know why he did that? Because she was making up disgusting lies about my children and pushing them as fact, wasn't she?
Is it not just because he's a fucking cracker, Jake, who she's got a lifelong restraining order against, who beat up 2 14-year-old lasses on South Shields' fucking metro station platform, who literally left the mother of his twins for dead and got 5 years for it, and now he's back inside, he's been recalled because of you putting that call out? Has that got nothing to do with it? No, I don't suppose so. Oh, shit. Give us fucking half a paracetamol. I want to end it all. Idiot.
So they targeted my children with lies. Now they're
Ooh, did you wash it down with ginger beer, did you?
targeting my partner with lies.
What about Top Deck Shandy?
To the point where she's done this, and now they're all running around in the comments trying to say that I'm a liar. Like I would
You're lying your stupid head off.
go out of my way to lie or even talk about this.
Yep. Because you didn't realise what you were wishing for when you wanted to have it with me on the internet. This is a battle of wits, Jake, and you're unarmed.
I didn't
Ooh, I like that one. Write that down.
want anybody on the internet to know
Write that down under half a codeine.
anything about this. That's the truth, and that's the fact, because it's a serious matter, as you can see, which is why I'm not engaging with Creepy Craig or, the JD people. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean? Go on there and talk rubbish about me all you want. Everyone who knows me knows exactly
Tablets normally get rid of irritating cunts, not Courtney, though.
what sort of bloke I am and what sort of bloke I'm not. Now, again, I am 10 times any single one of you little mings who come in the comments, and Courtney's a million times just. So,
Of course she is, Jake. Of course she is.
who gives a shit? But look, that's how much I need.
Why she wants to top herself. Well, top herself because I spoke to 2 of her pals. I think what you were looking for, yes, I think that this was some form of attempt to guilt trip me, not realising that you've put yourself in a very small list of people that I don't give a fuck about.
Need to lie, look. Door absolutely caved in by the old bill. Like I say, there's a big police case going on. No doubt Creepy will let you all know when he tries to come on and spin his whole narrative and his whole agenda.
Or spin me whole narrative and agenda backed up by the NHS website. And not 2 screenshots that you could have gotten from fucking anywhere. You're that thick you didn't even realise that was an overdose. And that overdose wouldn't even affect Murphy, and he's 3 foot tall.
You know that he's the innocent party and he's, not done anything wrong.
I'm not innocent, mate, but I'm certainly not a fucking victim like you.
Even though you can quite clearly see, can't you? I'm not lying. Courtney took extreme actions because of this man.
Courtney chawed your days tablets, man. Grow up.
Trying to send out predators, like Davy Stretton Mellor, into areas outside people's front doors, as we've
proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that clearly didn't happen.
seen. Now, he reckons he's interviewed her friends, so, I don't know. Is it some enemies who hate her, who've got her address?
How she got enemies? Enemies? Ooh, I need to look for her enemies.
With him sending out people like Davey, the threats what got sent to her. You know what I mean? The fact that, you're putting out a video, making out lies and sending out hard drives. It's quite clear why she's done it.
Flash drives, USB flash drives, and they arrived in the post today.
Now again, you don't affect me, you don't bother me. Yeah, this
I've got to be honest, right, Jake?
affects
Look, all jokes aside between me and you. Right. Honestly, mate, right? You fucking look bothered. You look really bothered. If you're not bothered, you want to tell your big, stupid, fat head that you're not bothered. Because I think you're bothered.
me and bothered me because it affected her. But if you didn't affect her, you wouldn't have affected me, because I don't give 2 shits what lies that you all try and spin. As I've said multiple times, Alien Ed, is a character in the dark corner. She comes on, she's been part of multiple trolling campaigns for a very long time. She gets paid.
Who are you trying to convince here? Right.
10% of Creepy Craig's ad revenue for
No, she doesn't.
a reason, because she's a big part in the trolling campaigns and trying to ruin people's lives. Now, she deserved a light being shone on her, and I didn't go to anywhere near the extremes that they've gone, did I? And the
So hold on a second, right? What are the extremes that I've gone to? What are these extremes? I took the piss out of her parents, like you did to her. I took the piss out of your dad, like you did to mine. And I spoke to somebody from my past, but I haven't put it out there, like you did to Rachel. So what are these shocking things that I've done that are nowhere the same as what you've done? Oh, I'm getting warm in here. Has anybody got Has anybody got fucking 7 paracetamol? Let's have a party.
Still laughing, and they all seem
Fucking idiot.
to think it's funny now. So yeah, any single one of yous, yeah, who think it's funny, you need to have a long hard look in the mirror, because you may hate me and you may think I'm a wally on here, but let's have it right.
Let's get this right, Jake. I don't think you realise this. You've got to the level on here where you've shown what type of person you are for years, and you have got that many people that despise you. Think about this for a minute, right? That you went, my ex tried to top herself, and everybody went, ha! Imagine that.
The dark corner is meant to be entertainment, meant to be people having a bit of a laugh, bit
Oh, aye, restraining orders and that. Oh, aye.
of back and forth.
Aye.
Like I say,
So if it's meant to be a bit of a laugh and back and forths, why do you keep leaving your house to go and fight strangers? It's because you give it, but you can't take it. And unfortunately, you can't give it as well as I can give it. Sunshine.
make up whatever lies you want about me. I dispel them all pretty easy.
We're not make any lies about you. You're a cunt. You're the new Danny G. You're the new Decker. You're a lol cow now, mate.
Down.
I don't understand how I didn't see this sooner in you.
I've never come off the internet, have I? Regardless of the lies, what they've tried to spin. Do you know why I'm not making videos anymore? Not because any of you have terrored me or you haven't done nothing to me. You
all right, aye.
terrorised three innocent children and an innocent woman to the point where she's done that. But again, this is their MO. It's not the first time, and it won't be the last. Anyone following him who doesn't see that for exactly what it is, you're part of the problem, and you are one of the sick individual bastards that, again, need to have a long hard look at yourself. Normal people with families and kids and lives. See that for what it is. That's disgusting that someone's made her feel that way and put her to this point. And just quickly adding on the end as well, for a few people who may come in and like they do, I'm going to add on now a few images of the screen while I'm talking of the cannula bruises, what are on Courtney, just to prove that she was hooked up to a machine for 24 hours. Because you're all trying to make out that
what was she doing? Like mainlining fucking paracetamol?
Said she was in there for 2 hours and then home. No, it all happened on Thursday. She come home on Friday evening around 8:30 or whatever it was.
I mean, what is that meant to be? Like, let's remove me from that. What are we actually looking at here is proof. And how come that photo's got a white outline on it? I'm just asking, Jake, right? But this photo and the next one has a white outline, but just down one side where you've cropped it out. Photos on my phone don't have white outlines. Just asking. Don't hate the player. Hate the game.
No, it all happened on Thursday. She come home on Friday evening around 8:30 or whatever it was. So again, you're all very...
Jake, you look like you're getting a bit worked up there. Would you like 2 or 3 anti-inflammatories? Some ibuprofen, maybe?
Strange, like losers of individuals. But as well as Courtney's injuries, because they are basically caused by Creepy Craig, and Creepy Craig's followers. I'm also going to throw onto the screen one of Creepy Craig's other victims, the woman who he assaulted in the house party, just for anyone who isn't aware of the sort of man that they may be following. I know all the cultists are, though. They don't care. But yeah, the vicious assault on Lauren, I believe her name was, where he bit her to the bone, went back, punched her in the face, broke her nose, left her with a black eye. Absolutely disgusting man, as we all know. As well as the revenge P along with Faye, Creepy Craig's MO is to target women and children. Like he did to Karate Marty, his wife, Decker Heggie, that Chew, Decker Heggie's mom, Andy Smith's female friends, that Spikey speaks out messaging his missus. Jimmy Newman, even though I don't understand why Jimmy would have even tried to think for 1 second yesterday that I wasn't telling the truth. Like, I couldn't have just shown him proof if he'd have messaged me. You know what I mean? But they also tried to target his relationship and message his woman. So again, this is their MO. This is what they do. And for anyone who hasn't woke up, smelt the coffee and seen these people for exactly what they are, again, that's more on you than it is on me. So, as I've said, I've only put this up really just to prove it to that little moron Amy, the problem child, been following me around, man, for days, trying to tell me I'm a liar and that in comments, like, I need to prove something to an heroin addict, someone who spends their life begging off men on the internet and that. Oh, should I put a coffee link up to me 10 viewers and beg them for 20 quid so I can get a score tonight? You know what I mean? But I've had enough of it. There's too many of you saying it in different comments, leaving big paragraphs like I'm lying. I can't even be asked to read them all. I thought, you know what? Let's just show them. I've got nothing to hide. I'm telling the truth, you know what I mean? Creepy Craig will no doubt tell you all very soon anyway, when he gets nicked for it. Because again, this is a serious charge. This isn't a joke, mate. My kids could have been growing up with no mother because of you disgusting people. Yeah? So again, wake up, yeah? Wake up, that's all I've got to say. That's why I'm not engaging with Creepy Craig, because Creepy Craig doesn't, you know, he doesn't target me and say things to me and whatever, try and have a laugh with me, or target people who, you know, are on the internet. He tries to target innocent children and innocent women who have nothing to do with it. So again, if you can't see that, it ain't on me, it's on you. Big shout out to the real ones who can see it, though. I do see a few of you in the comments on that. Big respect to anyone who has shown sympathy and, you know, sent some support towards Courtney. I really appreciate it. And yeah, big shout out to you. And I'll see you all on my next video, which will be nothing to do with these absolute little mings. Peace.
Thank you to Ward Dylan. He says, those strengths read out are not given unless people have a serious accident or cancer. She'd not get those tablets. I see reports at work like this. Canilla is precaution if needed. Whole story is bullshit. Thank you very much for the super chat, brother. Right. Oh, hold on a second. Me fucking camera. Bloody. There we go. There we go. That's better. Right, I need to watch the last part of this video again because I missed it. Bear with me. Oh, yeah, we'll take it from here.
You're all very strange, like losers of individuals, but
I did BNZ, but I've chosen not to play that.
As well as Courtney's injuries, you know, because they are basically caused by Creepy Craig, you know, and Creepy Craig's followers. I'm also going to throw onto the screen one of Creepy Craig's.
I mean, this is just desperation, isn't it? Oh, remember what he did 20 years ago. I'm just going to throw this on the screen.
Other victims, you know, the woman who he assaulted in the head.
As I sit in Courtney's house, well, what is meant to be Courtney's house, where the sound is echoing around the room because nobody fucking lives there and there's nothing in it.
House party, just for anyone who isn't aware of the sort of man that they may be following. I know all the cultists are, though. They don't care. But yeah, the vicious assault on Lauren, I believe her name was, where he bit her to the bone, went back, punched her in the face, broke her nose, you know, left her with a black
all that's bollocks.
Eye. Absolutely disgusting, man, as we all know.
But even if I did, what's that got to do with anything you've done? That doesn't make anything bad that you've ever done right. Do you not realise that?
Now, as well as the revenge P along with Faye, Creepy Craig's MO is to target women and children. You know, like he did to Karate Marty, his wife, you know, Decca Heggie, that Chew, Decca Heggie's mom, you know, Andy Smith's female friends, that Spikey speaks out messaging his missus, Jimmy Newman, even though I don't understand why Jimmy would have even tried to think for 1 second yesterday that I wasn't telling the truth, like I couldn't have just shown him proof. If
you're lying your head off might be my second song. So give me 7 codeine and 5 ibuprofen. I need to shake off this headache.
The message, mate. You know what I mean? But they also tried to target his relationship and message his woman. So again, this is their MO. This is what they do. And for anyone who hasn't woke up, smelt the coffee and seen these people for exactly what they are, again, that's more on you than it is on me. So, as I've said, I've only put this up really just to prove it to that little moron Amy, the problem child, been following me around, man, for days, trying to tell me I'm a liar and that in comments like, oh, I need to prove something to an heroin addict.
Well, I'm pleased that you did because, well, to be fair, right, somebody's a tablet head in this family, Jake. Is it you?
Someone who spends their life begging off men on the internet and that. oh, should I put a coffee link up to me 10 viewers and beg them for 20 quid so I can get a score tonight? You know what I mean? But I've had enough of it. There's too many of you saying it in different comments, leaving big paragraphs like I'm lying. I can't even be asked to read them all. I thought, you know what? Let's just show them. I've got nothing to hide. I'm telling the truth, you know what I mean? Creepy Craig will no doubt tell you all very soon anyway when he gets nicked for it. Because again, this is a serious charge. This isn't a joke, mate.
What's the charge? What's the charge? What is it? Fucking saying she's a munter with intent to... You can't even say attempt suicide, can you? Conspiracy to get rid of Courtney's headache. What's the charge?
My kids could have been growing up with no mother because of you disgusting people.
Oh, and it would have been beautiful. It would have been beautiful. The little cunts would be better off though, wouldn't they, Jake?
People, yeah? So again, wake up, yeah? Wake up, that's all I've got to say. That's why I
feel all warm inside.
I'm not engaging with Creepy Craig, because Creepy Craig...
But this is all you wanted, Jakey. It's all you wanted. You just wanted a little back and forth with Craigie.
Doesn't, you know, he doesn't target me and say things to me and whatever. Try and have a laugh.
You didn't target me. You said things about Rachel. I've got every video and I'm going to put them all back online with me reacting to them.
With me, or target people who, you know, are on the internet. He tries to target innocent children and innocent women who have nothing to do with it. So again, if you can't see that, it ain't on me, it's on you. Big shout out to the real ones who can see it, though. I do see a few of you in the comments on that. Big respect to anyone who has shown sympathy and, you know, sent some support towards Courtney. I really appreciate it. And yeah, big shout out to you.
I'll have a GoFundMe to buy her more tablets.
And I'll see you all on my next video, which will be nothing to do with these absolute little mings.
Go swing me.
Peace.
You're looking well. You're looking well, kidder. You're looking well. Oh, God. What a time to be alive. Right, what's next? We've got, this is called Update and the Creepy PDF. I don't think I've seen this one.
Yes, there, people. What's happening?
What is happening, Jake?
Hope you're all feeling well, feeling fresh. All of that dance. He's back in the studio. He's back with another video for you guys. Now, couple of little different things to discuss.
We'll just let the studio comment go.
In this video. I've just seen LB Prime Fighter's video. He himself, by the looks of things, is moving out of the dark corner. A lot of other channels seem...
So what he's trying to do here now is he's trying to gaslight it like everyone's leaving the dark corner. Was Liam ever really in the dark corner, was he?
To have been deleted.
Don't get me wrong, I like Liam a lot, but was he ever really in the dark corner?
You wonder at himself, moving out of the dark corner. Anyone who's half decent with a little bit of morals at this moment in time is, well, they've had enough, haven't they? And they've all decided that they're now going to move out of the dark corner. And I don't blame them again, because a lot of people...
He's getting greater by the day. Watch when he's next outside.
People's true characters have been shown over the past few weeks.
That was an old bruise in that photo, that is correct.
You know, in regards to a few different things, as we all know. Now, moving forward on this channel, what I'm going to start doing...
Oh, do another Sony review.
A lot of you may remember when I was doing a lot of harmless stuff now. I quite enjoyed doing that. Don't get me wrong, it's quite hard.
What about a review of different brands of paracetamol?
Hard, quite tolling, quite taxing, some may say.
2026 was a vintage year for that's a Boots, isn't it? Yes, that's a Boots chemist.
Say, you know, walking around in the rain and the cold, and you're not allowed to spend any money, and you know, all the rest of it.
It was a fucking belter.
So yeah, it's an odd bit of content to film, but it is enjoyable, much more enjoyable.
Well, what's enjoyable?
Than this, you know, there's not that toxic element where you've got...
This daft cunt doesn't realise he is the toxic element in Arm Karma.
The likes of Creepy Craig kicking around and, you know, all these little minions, the disgusting sort of people, as we've all seen, your Davy Strettons and these sorts of people coming out of the woodwork, convicted.
Davy Stretton has been featured on your channel more times than he has on everybody else's put together. I think I featured them on mine twice. Then that came out about them, and that was the end of it.
Wrong, and you know, at the behest of Creepy.
You went to meet him twice. He's your pal.
Craig and turning up into streets where families live. I'm done with all that. Now, Liam, again.
Into streets where families live. So I guided them. I guided somebody who probably lives in a street where there's probably families, probably, right? But it's my fault that he is in a street where there are families. You're a fucking idiot, mate.
Was trying to say, a lot of people are trying to say it at the moment, and I don't quite understand where they're coming from. It's like they forgot where this all originated, yeah, and they're trying to make out that I am somehow in the wrong now.
You are in the wrong.
There's a big difference, which I don't get why you don't seem to be grasping it.
Because we're not professional victims.
Alien Ed, yeah, Rage VD, aka Moira Hindley II, yeah. She's been on here, part of trolling campaigns, bullying people for years. You know what I mean?
Can we see any clips of this?
She used to do all sorts behind the scenes, and now she's on the screen thinking she's top this and that, trying to terrorise people. You know what I mean?
Who's she terrorising? No one.
Absolute kipper, bone shaker, and they're trying to push all sorts of narratives and lies again around my partner. Now, the fact is this, everything what they try and say about my missus is lies. I had Rachel's husband ring me up and tell me how much of a bike that she was, and her husband said that. So that's definitely a fact. The fact that they're now, again, as we know, they always...
So you're going to take the word of a guy she's been trying to divorce for 8 years but won't divorce her, and who has a lifelong restraining order, that Rachel's a bike. Rachel was that scared for her life when she was with him. In fact, she wasn't allowed anywhere when he wasn't there because he's that much of a fucking paranoid freak. So, in the thought that anybody in their right mind would cheat on anybody like that, regardless of who they are, it's unimaginable, Jake. I don't think you realize what you're dealing with here, but you're going to realize what you're dealing with here because I've made sure that he knows that it's you in that phone call that's got him recorded. And I'm going to make sure that by the time he gets out, he knows where to find you.
We try and deflect their own behaviours and their own patterns onto other people. So again, that's the sort of thing what's going on there. We're just trying to deflect it from the real spreader.
Shout out Big Vlad P for becoming a member.
To Courtney and trying to make out it's her. But again, for anyone who seems to think I was wrong for anything I've ever said about Rachel, let's just remember, she's targeted Tony and called her Splinter for however long.
Oh, well, then if you called Tony Splinter, then you should ruin her fucking life then, shouldn't you? That's fair game. In fact, if you called Tony Splinter, we should all punch her in the back of the head. You're a fucking idiot, man. You're an idiot.
She was happy to try and push a disgusting narrative around my children, yeah, as fact.
Hold on a second. Where is it? Here it is.
What you reckon about saying stuff about me and Murphy?
I tell you what, you slag my son-in-law off.
Big P is actually married to Big JTP's papa. So what that means is, if he is her son-in-law, he must be married to her daughter. And her daughter legally will be his sister.
Now, Jake, earlier on in the video that we're currently watching of yours, you said that because Rachel's ex, or will soon be ex-husband, finally ex-husband, told you something, then it must be true. Now, he has reason to not be a reliable source. But Big P, on the other hand, she doesn't have a lifelong restraining order against you. And she said that. So that must be fact. These are your rules. I'm doing everything that I do in this back and forth. Well, it's not much. There's not really much coming back, is there? But more bollocks. But more easy, disprovable, absolute horse piss. I'm playing everything by your rules, the rules you set. I'm doing everything you did to us back to you. It's not my fault. I'm a million times better at it than you are. Is it? No, it's not, Craig. Oh, God almighty. Can you imagine? Can you? I tell you what I would pay for, right? A sex tape of fucking Big P and Al fucking, get my house, Jake! Imagine them two riding. I mean, look at these two. And then dig him. And you're calling Rach Moira Hindley. Come on now. Come on now, Jake. Come on. Would you do me? I do me. Where were we? Oh yeah, big update.
Push her following to ring social services on me, which they did, you know, with, like I say, malicious calls. So, it all shows the levels of these people, and this is why I myself am moving out. Now, moving forward, I'm going to start doing homeless stuff, as I just said. We're going to start doing a little bit of that. Get the homeless vlogs going, you know, maybe 24-hour homeless.
Forgetful Dave threw little Jake out on the streets.
The series, get that kicking off.
Daddy chose a whiskey over ugly Jakey and his large full teeth.
We get that going again. Like I say, very hard, but good content. You get to meet some decent people. You get good interactions going around. So I may well do one of them. Yeah, a few little homeless.
That sounds good. That will all watch it.
People interviews and food content, but I'm going to heavily keep the food content on Facebook. I will post vlogs on here as well, but there'll be a lot more over on Facebook. So anyone who's not following me on Facebook, make sure you get yourself over Banter JDP. Yeah, well, we'll keep the content coming thick and fast. Now, I could come on here and start, you know, reacting to Creepy and pulling up all the daft, horrible things he's said and he's done and the jokes and the songs. But as we know, I mean, they're in his comments trying to say JDP's a grass. But as we know, Creepy Craig's a grass. They rung the police on me for saying a few hurty words.
Oh, a few hurty words, right? Okay. Nothing to do with the restraining order, no.
Giving them 10% of what they give out. You know what I mean? I haven't rung the police. You know what I mean? Courtney's rung the police because she's have terrorised her that much. Had people send
Yeah, I don't care if she's got Sting's personal number. I haven't done anything wrong.
Behind the scenes, the lot, to the point where she tried to do what she tried to do. So she rung the police, not me. I'm not a grass. Use the grasses trying to get JDP's channel will be gone by the new year. Rachel's rung the police. Rachel rung the police because her husband got in contact with me to tell me, yeah, biker, absolute scrout, and she used to be Creepy Craig's dealer. You know what I mean?
No, he used to be a dealer, not her.
And well, they're not very happy, are they? Again, and you know what it is? It's because Creepy Craig doesn't want people waking up and seeing him for exactly what he is, and that's the truth, and that's the fact of the matter. You know what I mean?
Is it? Why are you looking around the room there like you're searching for the answer?
For exactly what he is.
Because this waffle's not the answer to your problems. Come and get us, Jake. Come and get us.
And that's the truth, and that's the fact of the matter. You know what I mean? He doesn't want the average passive viewer, you know, casual viewer who's just scrolling by to know that he's a big fan of Ian Huntley. That he's
who the hell is a big fan of Ian Huntley? I mean, again, I used to just thought that he said this for the sake of saying it. Because he had nothing on his... I think he really believes this, you know.
Assaulted multiple women, that he's posted revenge...
Assaulted multiple women. Tell me more.
Revenge, that he...
Never, ever posted any revenge porn. I've never actually uploaded any porn to the internet. Personally.
Trolls and bullies women trying to get them to the point of no return online. Women that he's never met before. Because
that is something I'm working on.
Because he has a made-up issue with their partner. Because their partner... blew him up for how much.
I have a made-up issue with you. What?
Of a scumbag that he is. So again.
Does Jake think everybody's forgot about the nigh on 100 videos? Because there's 70-odd videos about Rachel, and then there's at least 20 lives. Creepy Craig Dailies, at least 20 of them. Does he just think everybody's forgot about them because he's deleted them?
Absolute scrouts. I'm going to start doing some more lives. We're going to bring different sort of content to react to as well. I'm going to troll through TikTok and a few different things later on, try and find a few different things to react to. Anyone who's got any suggestions, you know, for the reaction content, let me know in the comments, because I do want to keep the lives coming, you know, and the lives need to be reaction content really, otherwise they're just me sat here speaking.
Can you do a reaction to the world's shittest suicide attempts?
Speaking to you And yeah, there's going to be much more vlog content. Day to day, you're not going to get me just sat here speaking rubbish to this phone, talking about absolute little muppets who I do not give absolute two flying shits about anymore. Like, it's just not happening again. If Creepy Craig, though, is a man and wants to arrange any sort of meet-up at any point, I am 1,000,000% open to it, Craig. I would even pay you. You know what I mean? I'd fight you for free. I'd
What are you going to pay me, you fucking tramp?
pay you. You know what I mean? You know how I've always said I want to get dough. I'd fight Creepy Craig for free. I'd fight Creepy Craig and one of his mates, and I'd sign a contract so that he could pick any one of his mates, and I'd fight you. Just give me a couple of months.
Deal. Deal.
Learn a few little tricks, and I'd seriously hurt Creepy before his mate had a chance to do anything. You know what I mean? I'd fight two of them, same place, in the cage, right away, all in, you know what I mean? Creepy Craig and his best mate, defo, get me a contract and I'll swear it. So yeah, big shout out to the real ones. Keep your eyes open. Let me know the sort of things you guys want to see. If you are interested, you know, in the harmless stuff, the interviews. Like I say, it's something I'm quite passionate about. When I was younger, I was harmless for quite a long time, as you guys know. Survival, you know, on the streets. Luckily, as we all know, I never went on to use any hard substances, which I will be.
I grew up with far harder people than Danny Christie.
Forever grateful of, and which I always say
far harder
is due to my strength of character, which I have always displayed on this corner from the beginning. As we know, look how many lies and how many disgusting things they've tried to throw at me. Nothing's ever stuck because it's all bullshit. Now they've had to start trying to pick on innocent women and innocent children. Scrout. And he's
cannon fodder, bonny lad. Cannon fodder.
Sat there next to the local boy who he's been with 5 minutes. He's like, "Oh, I'll defend your honour." The old place has defended her honour. Every person on every street in Wallsend has defended Rachel's honour at one point or another. Because
Wallsend?
They wanted the ride, kid. Get on the likes, get on the subscribes. Big shout out to the real ones. Let me know the sort of content that you want coming back again.
What? Rachel's from Gateshead, man. Gateshead.
I'm done with these scrouts. Creepy Craig can continue to, well, yeah, to push his disgusting videos. No doubt it will all just add up, and when he is stood in court, this will all, well, it'll all prove the character of the man when he knows that what she's already tried to do because of him, and he's continuing to push out videos with pictures of her and naming her, and you know what I mean? She doesn't even have to watch that. She just sees that thing and that and just send her off on one. You know what I mean? Rats.
Noted.
Absolute scrouts. But again, would we expect anything less from a man who said the disgusting jokes about them
oh God almighty.
Two innocent little girls, Holly and Jessica, rest in peace. So don't forget, guys, Ian Huntley is now gone and Creepy Craig is clearly grieving and taking it out.
I'm fucking devastated.
On innocent.
Did Ian Huntley die about 4 times? I know it was just fake news, but the amount of times over the past 2 weeks I've read Ian Huntley's life support machine's been turned off. And then the next day, Ian Huntley's life... And I was like, does somebody keep turning the cunt back on? What's going on? What's going on?
People, because his hero's gone. What a scrout. Get on the like, get on the subscribe. Big shout out to the real ones. The first proper video will be over the next couple of days. I'll get a little food blog.
So he's gonna make a proper video?
Or a little interview with someone going, and yeah.
She proved with one video that she needs nobody to defend her, and he's still crying inside now, yeah? She ruined him. She used everything she said was his own words.
I'll plan something for the future in regards to the 24 Hours Harmless series. It's definitely going to be making a return, so keep your eyes open. Peace.
Who is your hero, Craig? Kanye West. Kanye West, Stuart Lee. Go on. Hold the fake smile, Jake. Hold it. Hold it. And we're clear. Good God, there's more of this shit. This is just weird, this one.
Yes, there, people. What's happening? So, we're here outside the famous Big Lock, having a quick little pint. Oh, tell you what, it's an hard life Tuesday afternoon.
It's a shit life.
Quick little
Is that there? Behind you.
Still, you know.
Looking at his phone, pretending he's not seen you. That's the wrong button, Craig.
Now, I've not just popped in here for no reason. We're meant to have a little visitor today. Someone off YouTube. Now, me and this person have had our differences many
Look at how grey he is, Craig. He is very grey, isn't he? Very, very, very grey.
times. This person, some may think, may well have a bee in the bonnet with me. And again, we'll have to find out who knows. I have apologised to him, but as we know, I was part of, well, I still spoke to Creepy then, so I was part of the whole situation around Karate Marty. So I have to apologise. Now, the geezer's meant to be turning up here today. As we know, he's meant to be armoured Bruce Lee, and if 5% of what he's told us is true, he'll nail me. So, we'll have to wait and see if he turns up, what he's like, if he's the real deal, and if he wants to punch my head in. Who knows? So we've got past the initial intro, and he's not beat me up yet. Should be all good.
There's no one there.
The Coca-Cola's out. I'm on my second point, obviously. So here he is, the main man. He's not beat me up. We're 3 beers deep. We're all good.
Right. Watch Martin's leg.
Big shout out to Karate Marty. I've just got limited ads on the video for some reason. Who knows why.
I looked dead slim on your phone. No, but
Martin does look like he doesn't want to be there, which raises the question: why is he there?
what is it?
He's a big fella, iPhone 16. Got a better one?
No, I've got the new Samsung new iPhone.
Samsung. Big shout out to Karate Marty though. He's back over in England. Yeah, you
Karate Marty.
let him know what you want to let him know, Martin.
Nothing really.
Absolutely nothing. How long you been back in the UK?
A week.
Just got back. He's in a heavy training camp. He's going to announce, hopefully, a big fight with a big name in it, Martin.
Who knows?
Is this after or before? Is this before or after the yacht party?
Who knows? He's being very cagey. He's not
FM Grow House launching soon. Pete, you fucking kill me, mate.
telling you nothing. But big shout out to Karate Marty. I'm glad I've met him in person. He's a nice bloke. Like I say, I apologise to you a few times in regards to everything. I'm happy I've got to apologise to him in person today. And yeah, he seems a good geezer, and a lot of yous who are talking rubbish about him would definitely not meet up with him. And Creepy, remember, what I did to Martin, I was willing to face my consequences, shall we just say today. If Karate Marty did want to go over on the field over there, will you do the same to me? Will you face your consequences for what you've done to my family?
Or you have a fate for, I haven't done anything yet. You have a fate far deeper than anything I could physically do to you.
I bet you won't, will you?
Far deeper.
Yeah, you little muppet. You got anything else you want to say, Martin?
No.
Very shrewd,
I'm pretty much all he talks about.
man. Right, I'll see you all on the next one. Peace. So the people, JDP is a little bit tipsy, in all honesty. But no, I quite enjoyed meeting up with Karate Marty then.
Oh, it looked a belter.
Like I say, who knows? It could have ended one or two ways. I thought maybe the geezer wants to give me a little dig, but a man's a man, and I was willing to turn up and take the consequences that Karate Marty may have deemed necessary. But to be fair, he's a nice bloke. We got on, and yeah, it's out of order, the things what was done to him. The trolling
I don't understand why they would go meet each other. It's my understanding that they don't like each other.
campaign against me and my missus is like child's play compared to what Creepy Craig and the following have done to him and his family. Now, obviously, I'm not going to talk too much on it or mention any of the specifics because it's not my place. But
Joanne Mossop's your pal, Jake, not mine.
just know this. Out of order, proper disgusting people. And again, Karate Marty, I've met him, I've got a feel for him. He is a big, strong bloke. He probably can do half of the stuff what he says, if not all of it. And yeah, but he's also a nice geezer. So again, big shout out to Karate Marty. I hope you've all enjoyed today's little video. Something a little bit different anyway, innit?
It was the most random, weirdest, shittest thing I've seen in a long time.
Trying to venture away from sitting in the house.
Again, why when he goes to meet up with people like Murphy, like Danny G, like Karate Marty, why not have a conversation with them on camera? Like, is that like is that thinking outside the box too much for them or something?
Talking rubbish. Day after day. Tell you what, look how grey I am, you know.
Oh, you're getting grey, son. You're getting grey.
Grow a beard. Stop calling me grey beard. So, don't forget to get on the likes if you haven't already. Hey, check that dog there.
You know, you get grey when times are blue. Get off them blues, Corny.
That's a nice dog, mate. What sort of dog's that?
It's a fucking fuck off, you big daft potato head cunt one. Has he got a mullet?
You don't see them often, do you?
Careful, he's going to sell it. No. He'll sell it.
Hello, mate.
The dog knows. The dog knows.
Well, I know why.
So you've got fucking JDP's the dog catcher. Danny G's Fagin.
He's gorgeous.
Yeah, he knows it.
Try, mate. Hey, that was a nice dog, wasn't it? You don't see them very often, do you? So, like I was saying, little outro. Don't forget to hit the likes if you haven't already. Get on the subscribe button.
You haven't already, I guarantee it.
All that down. Big shout out to Cry.
There's 236 in here at 2 o'clock in the morning. Please just take a second and hit the likes right now. I'll wait. Thank you,
Marty. Like I say, he's a nice bloke. And yeah,
he's the eighth dwarf. He's the eighth dwarf, Ladgeful.
JDP's now strolling along his local stroll, as you all know. I love having a little walk along here. Not normally this intoxicated. I mean, I'm doing me fast and then I've gone and nailed off 3 points with Karate Marty. Oh, Ian, he had one glass of Coke, you know. Proper disciplined bloke, you know. Fair play to him.
Proper disciplined broke because he drank a glass of Coke. I had a glass of Coke earlier, actually. I did not realise how disciplined I am. Basically like a samurai.
So yeah, big shout out to the real ones. Big shout out to all the supporters. You guys know yous are. Big shout out to the Huskies. Absolute legends. Big shout out to Yaki. Big shout out to the Murph. Big shout out to Danny G. And yeah, big shout out to anyone here who's not a little hater, horror. So yeah, I'll see you all on the next one. So I'll go and walk down here. Look at these beautiful settings, look. Oh, where would you rather live? Places where you can
jump a body
in 5 minutes be here, or in the middle of absolute shitholes. I know where I
think that is the middle of an absolute shithole, Jay.
rather live. Get on the like, get on the subscribe. I'll see you all on the next one. Please.
Hit the likes, hit the subscribe, and get on the next one. Good God, is there many of these left? This one's called Let's Be Honest.
Yes, there, people. What's happening? Hope you're all feeling well, feeling fresh, all of that, Dan.
He's trying to pretend he's upbeat again. I love him.
He's back. I know. I've been dragged back in. I'm going to have to do a video and just point out a few little things.
And he was leaving the Darkside. He did 4 videos in 3 days.
I haven't really got any choice, have I? Now, what I've noticed is Creepy Craig is continuing to target my missus. He's trying to laugh in regards to, you know, what...
I'm not trying to laugh. I definitely laughed.
What went on, trying to make it some sort of joke, think it's funny.
I do think it's funny, but this is another example, Jake. Comedy is subjective.
Now, he was actually on a video what he put out yesterday or whenever going, yes, yes, and that.
No, it was more aggressive than that. It was, yes, like that.
You know, when he's on about it. Now, remember, use Crusade for women and children. Use them in the right user.
Yeah, you've got yourself to a point where people think you are that much of an awful, horrible cunt that should your partner try and take her own life, people think it's a positive. Think about that, Jake. It's not that it's not a sad thing. It's that it's not a sad thing because it's connected to you.
The great people.
Bad things happen to bad people, Jake.
Oh, you look straight past that. Just like you look straight past, you know, the vicious assault, what he did on that woman, which will be on the screen.
You keep looking past the 80-odd videos you made.
Now, another one of Creepy Craig's victims, you know, viciously assaulted in a house party when she was just trying to have a good time by someone.
I think I'm going to have to put those photos on the intro of my videos from now on.
She deemed to be her friends. As we know, there's multiple of these victims in regards to Creepy.
Oh, hundreds of them.
And they always seem to be women, and he seems to focus his attacks on women and children in people's family, while his strange bunch jump about in comments and make out he's some sort of crusader.
What's that got to do with you being a freak?
You're off your head. Now, the fact of the matter is this. Like I said from the beginning to
You said fact, so there's a high chance this is utter cod shit.
Courtney, yeah. He hasn't spoke to anyone who knows her or anything of the sort. He's absolutely full of it. Courtney's never lived in Wolverhampton in her life.
I never said you had.
Never. You know what I mean? And anyone
I never, ever, ever said you had.
who you may have spoke to from my life from Wolverhampton, I'm pretty sure I'd be able to get back in contact with them like that if it was true. And like I say, they wouldn't have known me since I was about 15, 16. Because I left Wolverhampton then. I was living in all sorts of different places.
Yeah. Forgetful Dave threw little Jake out on the street.
You know what I mean? Up to all sorts. But again, I've always told you what I've done. And yeah, the things I've got up to in my life. I don't need to lie. Like I say, I've never
Oh, you did tell her that you were called the assassin when you were in jail.
done anything noteworthy, like anything big or anything thingy. Always silly, stupid, low-level offences, you know.
Oh, silly daft.
Common assault, ABH maybe. You know what I mean? Things like that.
Burgling pensioners.
Criminal damage.
Daft stuff.
You know what I mean? Theft. Always like rubbish stuff.
Dirty thief.
And I
Scum of the earth.
get stupid amounts like 2 months.
Dirty Murphy.
3 months. So again, there's nothing to expose about me. But as we know, there's a lot to expose about Creepy. Hence why every single bird he's ever had in his life has had to sign an NDA. Read into that what you will. But
I read into that. I'm surprised you can spell NDA and none of them have. Why would they?
I'm thinking, you know, I'm going to bring back the creepy daily, but we're going to call it something.
What you'll find is, right, Jake, is that when you put the fear of God into people, it's worth 10 times any written word.
Something else, and we're just basically going to hammer Alien Ed. We're going to talk about, you know, the fact that her ex-husband come out, told us everything that we needed to know about her, overlapping relationships,
which simply don't exist.
Yeah, multiple things along those lines, as we all know, you know, bit of a bike and that. But I actually didn't really want to make videos about Rachel and talk about Rachel anymore. When Creepy came to me and asked me for a truce, remember, after...
Yeah, that's correct. I didn't want to have to do this, Jake. I thought, to be honest with you, I thought I didn't want to do this. Had I have known the amount of endorphins that this would release in my brain on a daily basis, I would have done this months ago. But I sleep well at night knowing that you wanted this. You were given the choice. You wanted this.
Christmas. After ringing the police on me, you know, they were going to...
I've never rang the police on anybody or anything in my life, with the exception of the time I got burgled. That was just because I need to report it for an insurance claim.
Get me arrested.
I wasn't grassing because I didn't know who did it.
He somehow managed to get the police to come out and see me as well, so who knows what they've said.
I love how it's changed to me now. I don't have a restraining order, Jake. If I rang the police and said, Jake and this guy that my friend at the time used to be with have broken a restraining order that's not against me, the police would go, so what?
Because the police haven't even been and seen him yet, and a woman nearly lost her life. So again, how
Nelly lost a headache.
How does that work? How does Creepy get away with doing that to someone? But
Freemasons, bitch.
He can get the police to come out to...
You'll believe anything this couldn't, won't he? Masonic the Hedgehog, get the memo. Shout out Smackhead Stacey Deadbeat Bob.
Me for a bit of hurty words, because what was I saying about Rachel? I wasn't trying to target her family or anything. I was taking the piss out of her appearance.
You said stuff about her kids. You said stuff about, well, you accused her of cheating on who was her ex-partner for 18 months. Yeah, I think that covers it. So yeah, you did. You definitely did. I've got the videos, Jake. I'm going to show them.
Which I think is needed, really. As we know, clip on fringe, teeth falling out every 2 minutes. You know?
I don't understand how our teeth fall out. All of our teeth are just normal teeth. They don't go in or out. Clip on fringe now.
You know what I mean?
All right, mate. Hilarious. It's inside the forehead.
Built like a earthworm, Jim. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. I could hammer her, but I don't really want to. Because
I want you to.
Because he told me, like around thingy, how it was making Rachel feel. And I said to him, you know, I didn't mean to make Rachel feel that way and blah, blah, blah. Because again, that's not the sort of person I am.
Yes, it is, Jake. You just don't have the fucking courage to admit it.
Whereas he knows how he's made an innocent woman feel who doesn't come on the internet and ridicule anyone. The fact that she did what she did, and he laughs about it and says, do it properly next time. And, oh, yeah, but
I didn't say do it properly next time. But I was thinking it.
And these are all there trying to buzz off it. Now, again, if that doesn't show you that you're absolute sick bastards, I don't know what will. Now, I'm trying my best not to engage in this dark corner rubbish. I really, really am, because, like I say, my eyes have been opened on a big scale. I mean, I always knew there was a lot of losers and a lot of creeps kicking about, but I didn't quite realise how many. Now, there's either a hell of a lot of creeps or Creepy Craig's brainwashing techniques of...
Right, if you don't want to call them the cult, you can always call them the creepy crawlies.
Radicalised of late. Maybe he's got them all in little group chats again, pushing all sorts of rubbish. Who knows? But either way, he talks absolute shit. Just like when he tried to make out that Courtney didn't receive any message because you can't message...
I made a genuine mistake here. Well, let's see the message. Let's see who sent the message.
Somebody on Instagram.
It was nothing to do with me. So let's see who sent it. Let's find that person and find out what they were playing at. I don't understand how, if there is a message and it wasn't sent by you, why you're protecting the person that sent it.
Instagram. Look, it's gone on there. Look, there's no way to send a message. Anyone who uses Instagram knows you click the three dots at the top and it says send a message. And you can send a message to someone. You can't send any more after you've sent one until they accept it. Yeah, is that correct?
That is correct. I did not know that. I honestly didn't.
It's correct, isn't it? As we all know. Again, but creepy, with lies, tries to control the narrative, as we've seen many times.
You said that. I checked it out. It was true. I made a video about it straight away. I remember the last time I was wrong, actually, before that. 1997, I think it was. It was a Tuesday.
Just like Apple don't make a graphite black Mac because he needs to desperately try and
graphite black
push that yous are the liars, so people think, oh, whatever they say is lies, when in reality you've only got to open your eyes and do the slightest bit of...
I wonder if Jake had to nosh Murphy off for his laptop as well. Just saw that thought. I'm going for a wee.
Research for yourself. And you'll realise he's lying to you, blatantly, barefaced lying to you. Yeah, and trying to make it like, you know what I mean? And he's got you that brainwash, you just listen to it, you're just like, oh yeah, well, Creepy said it, so it must be true. No, losers. Now, big shout out to the real ones, you know who you are anyway. Yeah, there is going to be some proper content starting to come soon. I am seriously considering bringing back the Creepy Daily, but we will hammer rage. I know a lot of you have sent me a lot of AI images, you know, in regards to Alien Head, and some of them are class, yeah? So, if I do bring the show back, a few of you definitely will be getting your videos onto there. Anyone else who wants to send any, like I say, send them in, because if I do start this show again, we're going to go ham. I'm going to do extra long episodes. We're going to concentrate on the alien one, you know, the one whose teeth fall out. They remember, oh, she's so sad because everyone's pointing out she looks like the crypt keeper while she's eating rice and rice. Yeah? What's he done? Oh, a couple of cheap Botox jabs, clip on fringe. To make her feel better. You little cheapskate, I thought you was loaded. Your bird got a little bit sad. She only got a little bit sad, didn't she? Oh, how weird, man. Clip on fringe, couple of jabs in her head, fatten her head out a bit. Her head now looks bigger than Creepy's, as we all seen from the thumbnail the other day.
We are living in a world where Jake thinks that AI altered images of somebody is a win.
She looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger's little brother, mate. Her head's like proper massive and chiseled. Like, yeah. Arnold.
Does anybody know what he's talking about?
Anyway, get on the like, get on the subscribe. Yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments, real ones. Anyway, what do you reckon? Should I just come back and just go thick, fast and hard? Because the bottom line and the fact of the matter is this: they're targeting an innocent woman, yeah, and they're nothing they say bothers me. I don't care. Surely you must know and you must have realised they never bother me. That's why they've had to try and go for my family members, you know, go.
That's why I'm all you talk about.
To disgusting bargain basement levels. Now, I've not started getting pictures of Rachel's family or this, that and the other and posting it on here, have I? Or, because Creepy hasn't got a family, has he? I mean, he was trying to say...
I love this trying to gaslight me that I don't have a family. It's like, he must be crazy, right? You can there's 8 billion people, right, Jake, on this planet. You will be able, you stand a chance of convincing every single other one of them except me. And me family, actually.
As well on that video yesterday. Howie, I swear on me mum's grave. Bro, your mum's still alive. She sat in a crack den somewhere. She just bailed you. That woman you're talking about's not your mum.
Hilarious, Jake.
You little desperado. Your mum is sat somewhere in a crack den right now. Yeah, right now. Begging the Scousers for another go, lad. Saying...
Again, the Scousers.
Here, man.
This sounds like this might have happened somewhere in Jake's life.
I'll do lots of runs. Just give me one more pipe. Did you know when I was 23,
Probably worth pointing out that my biological mother wasn't a Geordie either, Jake.
I sold me son Craig for ½ an ounce of white and 4 cans of Frosty. It was a good day. Get on the like, get on the subscribe.
Don't think I had Frosties in the 70s, walking.
Right, and let me know, should I come back and just hammer this little loser? Because he seems to think he's got free reign to try and tear him on.
When you haven't got one new joke? You haven't got one new joke?
This is not a chance, kid. Not a chance. And he's trying to, and like I say, he's interviewing that. He dropped the ball there, kid. Courtney's never lived in Wolverhampton, and I haven't lived in Wolverhampton for ages. When I was in the hostel...
I have never said Courtney ever lived in Wolverhampton. Ever.
That, you know what I mean? I never used to do anything then. I was just a thieving little... I was always up the town, robbing. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
He's like, yeah, I was just robbing. I wasn't doing anything wrong. He's fucking mental, isn't he?
You know what I'm saying? Well, we weren't robbing people. Robbing shops. Like I'm saying. I was a scrout. I've always admitted that.
We can see you, man. We can see that Daft Berghouse thing you've got on. We can see the Sports Direct hanger. We can see you, Jake.
But never done anything, well, anything noteworthy. Like I say, stupid assaults, stupid thefts, stupid criminal damages. And I was trapped in that cycle from 15 to, well, yeah, probably around 20, until I started growing up a little bit and thinking, wise up. And I did 15 or so years ago. So, get on the like, get on the subscribe. I'll see you all on the next one.
Fuck my life. It's a sad state of affairs, is the name of our final video this evening. From Jake. Dealing puppies.
So people, what's happening? So, check that for a bit of architecture. Proper nice church, that, innit? Come on now, Messi.
What is this?
So, anyway, should we get straight into today's video and have a little chat? Get myself home. Just thought I'd show you that. What a belter. Tell you what. Got some great little views this Middlewich, you know.
No, he's not.
Absolutely amazing. Check it out.
The Funk Soul, brother.
So, what's been happening in the dark corner then? Not too much what I've noticed, in all honesty.
You've been getting fucking tortured. That's what's been happening.
Seems to be all sliding back downhill into nothingness. But, like I said...
From where I'm sat...
Hey, let's get myself home, and then we'll have a little deep dive.
I'm getting ready for the Courtney Files, which will be, I believe, the biggest live stream I've ever done. Which unfortunately does need to be postponed again because I have a funeral to go to on Thursday.
Yes, there, people. What's happening? Hope you're all feeling...
What's happening, Jake?
Feeling well, feeling fresh, all of that dance now. Just a bit of a rant this morning, really, in all honesty. Now, I was flicking through, you know, reels and stuff this morning, and I came across something from yesterday, a family of people, they've gone into a little restaurant in Liverpool. A fella, his missus and his 3 daughters, they've gone in, they've only ordered 1 meal, like between them, you get a free soup in the place,
Had the mother scranned all the tablets, had she?
So obviously, then they've got 4 free soups, So obviously his 3 kids and his missus had a soup and that, and they had like 1 plate of food, And the dad obviously wasn't eating, obviously, you know what I mean? He was sat like just off to the side. Now, they weren't British people by the looks of it, you know, they were foreign nationals, but it still makes you feel sad, because they probably would have jumped through all sorts of hoops, you know, to come to this country, and the geezer probably works like 2 or 3 jobs minimum wage, and, you know, still can't get by. He's still having to like take his family out to eat for like free soups.
Why can't you, if he works 2 or 3 minimum wage jobs, why can't he afford food then, Jake? Does he put all of his kids' money in gamblers as well? I'm just asking.
And that, you know, to make sure everyone's ate. It proper got to me, you know, this morning, in all honesty, like, because it's sad, man. Like I say, they'd have had to jump through all sorts of hoops and do all sorts to get the right paperwork and come over here and get jobs and pay the rent. And, you know, it's a geezer, his wife, like I say, and his 3 daughters, family, you know what I mean? And at the same time, you've got geezers who are like my age, single men, like military age men on their own, travelling across the channel and getting put up in hotels, man, like 4 or 5-star hotels, 3 meals a day, not a care in the world. You know what I mean? And you've got proper British people, you know, like myself, who'll be homeless, sat in doorways, who'll have nothing. And you've got people like these people who've clearly, because for them to get legal
my house,
status to come here, you know, and to bring your missus and your kids. And I know some people say, oh, how do you know that they're legal and that? Well, I think it's pretty sure that they're legal and they've done all stuff the right way, by the simple fact that they're having to do things like go out to a restaurant and get 4 free soups to feed his family. You know what I mean? Because the ones who are coming illegally ain't got to do that, have they? They get everything given to them on a plate. Phones, housing.
Oh, soup's no good on a plate, though. It would go everywhere.
Food alike.
One soup in a bowl.
Because they're all men my age who could, and younger, who could go out and earn a few quid and provide for themselves, not live off the taxpayer while you've got a geezer like Astro.
I wonder how many views this pile of shit's got. Well, he's rabbiting on. I'm going to have a look. So I'm guessing I'm going to laugh at it.
To feed his missus and his 3 kids, man. It proper got to me this morning, made me feel sad. So yeah, I just thought I'd come on and have a little rant about that more than anything. I have noticed as well, might as well talk the dark corner for a little couple of minutes.
Oh, hello.
I have noticed Creepy's desperately trying to bait me into coming back, you know, into having back and forth with him, but I've got no interest in all.
Hold on a second. On your last video, you were saying you were going to come back and hammer Rachel. Remember? Can you remember that? Now, I'm not trying to beat you back and forth. I've got a petition up, taking the piss. It's called irony, Jake. I know there's no chance of you coming back at this because you know what I've got.
You know, having a back and forth with this man, like zero, you know what I mean? He's proved and shown what he is, a disgusting character, disgusting bloke, who will attack women and children, and I'm not interested in that. I'm not willing to drag myself down to their level, and...
He's fucking hilarious, isn't he?
Well, yeah. Make me look like I'm somehow in any way like them, because I'm not. I don't stoop to them disgusting...
You're right. They not like us. They not like us.
...lows, and it doesn't make me feel good to make women feel a certain way or say things about children, you know, like that.
Well, you shouldn't have spent 4 months doing it then.
I do. So again, I'm knocking it all on the head. There is no more dark corner back and forth from me. I mean, I may mention a few little things in passing, like I said the other day. You know, if Doc's...
A few little things, what, like 3 or 4 could call them all.
Doing something or said something, I may mention it, you know, Danny Christie, a few other people. But the most disgusting characters who come on here and do the most disgusting things, I am not going to be having any sort of back.
He's got to have professional victim syndrome. He's got to.
And forth or any sort of engagement with them anymore, because it's just not worth it. Like, you know what I mean? Like I say, it doesn't bother me. As you have seen for years, I'm not interested in the lies they try and spin, but innocent women and innocent children are bothered. So again, it's not worth the risk for me to have such disgusting people digging around and trying to say things about your family, you know, lies and stuff along them lines. So yeah, you guys let me know.
All right, Jake, it'll probably only take us 2 years to do all these videos about yous. Just You may as well just get used to it.
Your thoughts in the comments though about everything we spoke about. Like I say, that proper got to me this morning, you know, when I seen that. Like the free soups and that, he proper was.
I think he may be giving up on his 3 jokes, yeah.
Was like a geezer, his missus and his 3 daughters, you know what I mean? And heartbreaking, you know what I mean? That in 2026 people would have to do that. In the UK, in England, people would have to do that to feed the missus and the kids, especially like I say, when you've got military age men, single men on their own, because it's not families what's coming across. Single military age men kicking around in hotels, you know.
I want to say if he's a humanitarian or if this is a stop the boats videos.
Going out, committing all sorts of crimes in the communities, and we're giving them everything, funding them, you know what I mean, to be here. And you got families like that geezer.
Are we?
Because he's clearly, you know, heart's in the right place, you know, got morals. Because he sat there, like I said, and he didn't eat. Like, he made sure his missus and his kids are dead. Yeah, they all got a free soup and they shared a meal out between them, but they'd still ate something, you know what I mean? And yeah, it's heartbreaking. You guys let me know what you think in the comments.
What was heartbreaking about it? Was it that that the woman and the kids wanted to spend time with the guy? Is that what got you?
So I know some of you may not agree with me, like I say, and some of you may, but yeah, it's just sad, man. Especially, I say, when you've got military age men who are coming illegally, who will be getting everything for free, and then you've got people who are from here, who are sitting in doorways, and you've got people like this geezer and his family who clearly had to work hard and get all sorts of paperwork to get over here and get into this country, to then have to, well, yeah, to be desperately trying to feed.
Hold on, did he cut something out there? What happened there?
This country, to then have to, well, yeah, to be desperately trying to feed your family, you know, in a...
You know, when you hear the drivel that he keeps in the video, it'd be very interesting to know what bits he's cutting out.
City, in Liverpool, in England, you know, it shouldn't be the way, should it? Just in my opinion, but like I say, you guys let me know your thoughts. I hope everyone's enjoying the vlogs. They are little redrops, I know that, but again, I'm just going to get the productions channel. That's where all my vlogs and things like that are going to be. As you know, there's going to be a lot of new vlogs coming very soon in the upcoming weeks. And yeah, this channel will do a little bit of Dark Corner commentary and some live chats, so keep your eyes open. I'm going to try and do you a live later on today. Keep your eyes open for that one, guys. And I'll see you all on the next one. Peace.
LOL.